So that's my thing. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the topic that I skipped earlier in the videos that I was talking about, was keeping organized with schoolwork. Now, like I said, I was going to show you, like, our syllabus and that. And with that, it's sort of like, if you, keeping organized with your schoolwork is being on top of schoolwork. So I know that I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so it's sort of my work that's due Monday, I'll do tomorrow on Friday. My work that's due Tuesday, I'll focus mostly on it Saturday. My work that's due Sunday, well, it's not exactly like that because, like I said, I have 4 days of school and I have like 3 days off. So it's sort of like, if I have, like, I have a test on Monday, I have a quiz on Monday, and a presentation, so my focus will be on that throughout the weekend. And I have to memorize so many things for Wednesday's class with that, and I have readings and summarizations to do, so I sort of categorize it so where I can put more. I mean, I don't know what homework I'm going to get for tonight's class, but this is my best friend. It is the St. Clair College Student Council 2011-2012 day planner, and you can write all your homework and everything, and I love these things. You can put your schedule, and it shows you have little calendars like that. And this is sponsored, so it's a lot of them. I like folding my pages over like this and the days over. But it's sort of, I'm going to go and do last week because I had it. So I had, this is Monday to Wednesday, no matter, as you guys can see, when class is postponed, I put class is postponed next week. Class is canceled. They usually call and tell you. But see, this, as you guys can tell, there's 2 different colors. Yellow was that I did it. That I did the day of that I was assigned, so this is a lot of work that I've already done on the day that it was assigned, so it didn't really affect me that much. And then the orange is stuff that I did on the weekend, so I sort of color code it. And then on Fridays, I like putting to type my class notes. Now that's a little hard because you guys can't see, but my screen is cracked all like up in here. And this is actually me actually moving my fingers, and then I have crack that goes all the way down here and then all the way back up here. So, and I'm waiting for my brother to get my screen in so then I can fix it. So then he can fix it. It's sort of like, okay, this is what my homework looks like for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Actually, 1 minute, I actually forgot to do it. I actually forgot to put my presentation. So, like I said, I have my readings, my memorizations, and this stuff all here I did last night while I was at school, and I also did it last night when I was at my mom's work waiting for her to get done work because it's sort of on our way home, and it's taking a bus at night isn't always the safe thing to do, so I'll just stop there and I'll hang out there for a bit. But no, it's sort of that. So it highlighted in yellow if I've completed it the day that it was assigned, and then I'll highlight it in orange if I've done it this weekend. And most of this reading here I've done. I haven't exactly completed all the chapter. I did half the chapter, and my presentation I finished writing it, I just haven't actually done it. But no, this part's still down here, I just have to type, but the basic work is done. Typing is nothing to me. I can type pretty quickly, so that's it. Your agendas are your best friend. If you can color code things like I do, it's sort of easier. What also I found, which is really easy, is if I take my Monday and Tuesday class binder, just a minute because I have something that I have to do, is I have these lovely little sheet protectors here, and I put everything that I have to hand in or that's loose. Then I go and I remember to staple it in the library, and I don't lose it. This is, I still do these are table of contents. And I just find it easier because this can be an open book thing. So I always put the date, I do the date that I actually wrote it. So on, this is right here is my presentation. This one right here on page 4. And it says that it was done on September 24th, but class was September 19th. So I do it the day I write it. And then you can just flip and it's easy. And then because I do Monday and Tuesday's classes together and Wednesdays and Thursdays classes together just because it's easier. So like I said, I do all my notes, I just write them. And this is course information that we had to do that we were reading. So that's an example. This is my homework that I sort of divide into subjects that match up with my cue cards, which, or stations are easier if you do them that way instead of reading off paper. And then I sort of just did, if it was chapter 2 that we were doing, I put chapter 2 notes. And then I did all the notes for chapter 2. Just like I do summaries too that I haven't done yet. Then I have chapter 3 notes. And this is what I'll study because of chapter 2 quiz. Then for, okay, this is easier. This is what I put between my classes. So, this goes from my oral communications to my communications across culture class. So, I flip it like this. And I might put the divider between each, and then there's another sheet protector for all pages that the professors will hand out that is through hole punched or something like that. Then I go my table of contents again. And then I go, these are always given their course outline or course syllabus. And then the ones your professor makes for, this is actually the syllabus, is the course outline. Then see, if I have this chapter 1, actually maybe like that, I don't know if you guys can, I don't think you guys can actually read that, so that's okay. This is my chapter 1 note, so this is all my chapter 1 notes, but it goes front and back, so, and then this is my chapter 2, this is my chapter 1 part 2 notes, so I do it that way, so then I know each page has a number and I'm not looking for, I know where all my chapter 1 notes are because it's chapter 1, part 2, so if the title isn't labeled, it's not that hard to find. That's what I like doing for that, only because it's easier. That's how I keep my notes organized. And like I said, I do, if I read the chapter, like, I'll use my communication across cultures textbook for instance. I buy my textbooks new. I mean, it can get expensive after a while, but it's easier to go through and highlight and know that your own points of view. So, like I said, for, it's just your basic. I just highlight the key points, if you guys can tell. And then I'll go through and on a piece of paper I'll put chapter 1 summary part 1, because I know that this chapter right here is, I think, a good 40 something pages. It's 40 pages exactly, so it's going to be a lot. So I'll go and I'll start and I'll make sure that each of the headings, I mean, there are different topics for discussion, not that I'll answer the questions, I'll answer at the end, I'll define the terms, because each thing at the end. But it's sort of like here. You have interculture thing, so I'll put that subtitle and I'll underline it, and then I'll put what I've highlighted. And at the end of each chapter, it's sort of, I'll do this too with all my other ones, like vocabulary for my Spanish text or my German text, I'll put it all down and I'll define, like, key terms. There's key terms here that I'll write down, add it, and then I'll answer the things for this discussion because it helps you a lot. And there's also a summary here, so I'll go through the summary and I'll see what's important. These are right here, little questions that I won't bother answering because I'll answer them in here. It's just something I do. But now, it's just something that I do to keep organized, and I thought, well, while I'm talking about keeping organized, that and like I said, this isn't going to be like my half-hour videos. Not even probably 25 minutes, but I thought I'd also show you my school bag since I'm on this object to school. And just let me make sure that I put this down on my thing. As you guys said, I've explained my book here, and I can actually now do this. So this is what I remember. This is what each video and blog post ends with, so I have it right here on the front so that I remember. Then I put the date, my video, and with my video ones I highlight each of the little topics that's what I'm talking about. My vlog, I'll write it out and then I'll highlight vlog once I put it, and then I'll do that for each and every day. I just find this way it's easier. I'm not rambling on about everything. I have a direct list of what I'm talking about, and that. So, like I was saying, my school bag. Well, actually, in my school bag I have my agenda. I bring my vlog book, so then I can write my vlogs while I'm waiting for the bus. My cell phone comes with me, my headphones, my mini little Esther Lauderdale bag, which in here contains hand cream, moist wipes, hand sanitizer, Kleenex, a mini mirror, breast strips, a lip balm, the lipstick I'm wearing, and the lip gloss I'm wearing. And it's just something that if I get my hands dirty or I get ink on my hand, I have something and if I want to touch it. But this would be my bag. I know there's a rip in it, but I loved it and I thought, it's okay. I'm just taking it to and from school. It has a pocket here and one pocket down here, and this is just where I keep it. And this front pocket is usually where I keep my my agenda, but I moved it inside my bag because I was worried about it getting wet. I have my bus schedule because you never know when buses come. My little ID thing, this is where I keep all my ID and my keys. And that all goes in there. That stays in that pocket there. Then if you open it up like so, I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, you have my binder, which I have this front little one if it's anything that are like papers that I have to sign at college or something. And then I have line paper, which I first showed you the other one, because the other one does have one that has a lot of my information on it that I would not show you guys. Sorry. Then my textbook, whichever one I'm using. And if it's one of my language days, I have my little thing. That's basically what I keep in there. And then if you guys see, there's you guys can see, but on this side here, there's all kinds of little pockets and that I stick my phone in the front part of it because it's easier. And on this side, you got a pocket right here. Actually, I can pull this out, so that's good. Like I said, this side has 2 pockets, like so. And this side is a zippered one. And here I keep, I don't carry my pencil case only because it adds more in my bag, just like I used to carry my laptop in my bag and I don't anymore either. It has a ruler, an eraser, 2 blue ballpoint pens, 2 black point pens, red pencil, this is a 1.0 ballpoint pen, and this is also a 0.5 ballpoint pen. It uses the smaller ones, of the fine tip ones, and then my highlighter. And that is everything that I take to school with me. Like I said, I'm not one of those girls who's really into a lot of things. I like keeping my bag like when it as much. If it's raining, I'll throw in my my umbrella occasionally, but I'm not really scared of melting. I'm not sugar, as my mom would say. So, as always, I'm going to end my videos with the theme. Remember to stay positive, stay confident, and never stop being you. Bye, guys.